I see a glass mask like he a Catholic preacher. Just to count it cash, you might need a calculus teacher. Eureka, Einstein on the brink of the theory of relativity. Really, no MC equal. Feel me, co-pimp be lethal. Crip like an old MTV show. On God, the best rapper alive. Now go and ask the best rappers that they tell you he never lied. Yeah.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting New York Knicks. At point guard, Deion Johnson. At center, Stein. At the other guard position, Emmanuel Quickly. At small forward, R.J. Barrett. At forward, Julius Randle. Rip City, are you ready for your Portland Trailblazers? Starting at small forward, standing 6'5", number 4, Matisse Thybulle. Starting at the other forward position, at 6'9", number 74, Sam Perkins. Center, Babet Kleitlinis, is Bosnia и Herzegovina, Brojkvajs at 7, Yusef Nurkic. At guard, standing 6'5", number 17, Shaedon Sharpe. At guard, 6'3", wearing the letter O, Damian Lillard. The head coach for your Portland Trailblazers is Chauncey Billups.
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. So the New York starting five, the forward spots will be Barrett and Randle. Emmanuel quickly out there with Johnson. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. And for the Trailblazers, in at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharpe. Perkins is out there with Nurkic. And it's Thybulle in at the small 4. An exciting rookie class this year as always, Doris. Just how big an impact could this new injection of talent mean as the season really gets going?
Obviously, it has to play out. It's too soon to say exactly. But what we know unequivocally is one key draft pick can dramatically impact a team's success. So with any luck, some of the teams have absolutely acquired season-altering players.
Now, here's Barrett, defended by Thybulle.
That's two things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
Here's Sharpe. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. Lillard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Personal foul. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Now, here's Barrett. He had 15 points last outing. Lillard, the pass to Sharpe. It's rebounded by Barrett. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second
They're
team
going to
foul.
have to think about sitting him out. I mean, that's his second foul here in less than a minute.
And Portland making a change here. Simons is checked in. Johnson, the pass to Hartenstein. Tries it from 19. Rebound by Nurkic.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here he goes.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now, here's Barrett. Defense is right there, and his first shot of the game, no good. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, New York's head coach and I worry about the chat. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Could be a tall task. Trying to prevent Greg, those shooters from getting hot.
It's going to take attention to detail on the defensive end. Contest everything.
What we're seeing now is defenders who now understand I can contest the shooting hand and still stay out of the shooter's landing area, which we know now is a foul.
For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to the Grizzlies.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Sometimes it's about the talent disparity, and it would have taken a massive effort for them to even be competitive, and it was nothing close to that.
Now, here's Simon. After Keon Johnson's miss, the shot's good from Simon.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Knicks trail by 11. To the paint, here's Hartenstein, and he banks in the layup. Hartenstein's got his second basket of the night.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Nurkic. 9 points last game. And it's Simon's missing. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. They get the rebound. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And it's out of bounds for the Knicks as New York retains possession.
Knicks ball.
Hartenstein passes to Barrett. Shot clock at 6.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game. And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Nurkic. There's Nurkic putting it right back in. Nurkic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the New York Knicks. 11-point game. Great communication on the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And Randle throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Trailblazers leading by 7. Thibault kicks to Lillard. Cracks in the tray. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life. And you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Nasir Little, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Carson, he's checked in for the Knicks. Malik Monk comes in for Johnson. Here's Nurkic. It's rebounded by New York.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
A finish, and finished off by Nurkic.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. Guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
And this game will be half of the contest they'll play against each other this year.
It's an interesting matchup. Two teams that don't know each other all that well. Separate conferences. We'll see which one can dictate the pace early.
Reddish, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Curry comes in for Damian Lillard. Trailblazers leading by 12. Little passes to Reddish. Portland moving the ball around. Now Thibault, there's the three. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Now here's Toppin. Pass to Grimes. And they get it. He can't get it to go. And it's Portland the other way. Curry finds Nurkic.
2 minutes.
Thibault with the ball.
2 minutes.
Toppin pulls it in. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the first. Here's Grimes, guarded by Curry. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
That's tipped. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Okiki's checked in for Quickly. There's Okiki. New York, no good that time either. Thibault with the ball. Little kicks to Curry. Pass to Thibault. Sinks the triple. Thibault's got 14 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Nurkic with the block. And he recovers it. Monk, the pass to Okiki. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
Toppin passes to Okiki. There's Carson to stop the drought, and the layup is good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Trailblazers leading by 16. Curry kicks to Nurkic. Passes it to Thibault. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. He's got 16.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Grimes passes to Okiki. Takes a three. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The free throw drops for Little. And Portland making a change here. Watford's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
The shot by Monk is no good.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Drills the three-pointer.
And Monk's just got a good feel for kind of how to exploit the defense, especially about how quickly he gets his shot off after getting the pass.
Thibault. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Portland with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this.
It's dance time in Portland here.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Portland.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. The post pair for them. It's Randall and Hartenstein. Johnson is out there with Monk, and it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. Lillard misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The pass to Monk. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Nasir Little picks one up.
And Monk is an interesting player. A combo guard with fantastic scoring potential. Quick on both ends of the floor.
And he makes the first. And in a league full of shooters, Malik Monk is right there with the best of them.
And has always been a weapon from outside. Has refined his shot selection the last few years and starting to come into his own as a reliable outside threat.
Sam Perkins, he's checked in for Nasir Little. And Monk Drops them both. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
For New York, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
And he's good on the second. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Beyond the arc, and the 3 ball is good. Simons has got 7 points.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Manuel quickly. He's checked in for Monk.
Your Blazers youth dance team. Show some love, fans.
Johnson dishes to Randall. Johnson can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Lillard. Lets it go with a 3. That's in there. Perkins with the assist. He's got 7.
Such a lethal outside sniper. Lillard isn't bashful at looking to pull the trigger from deep.
It's Barrett on the wing. They can't stop the run with that one.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's Sharp. His 3-pointers off the mark. Knicks trail by 19 to the inside. Quickly, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. But Trey, they grab their own miss on the wing quickly. And a miss there on the triple. Portland leading by 17. Rockford passes to Lillard. Now here's Sharp. Barrett covering. Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
New York has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Astor quickly. Rebound by the Trailblazers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off, and the next one puts them in the bonus.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Floats one up. Goes back up.
Nurkic with great size at just about 7 feet. And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And when you're trailing like this, just focus on one possession at a time. Keep hitting singles. All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
To the wing on the left. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Sinks the three-pointer. Simons has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Trailblazers. Johnson kicks to Randall. Back to Johnson. There's the triple. Here's Hartenstein. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Reddish, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And a switch here also for New York. Grimes is checked in. Three-pointer, Randall. That one, no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And so it's New York with it after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Here's Grimes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To halt the run, and he hits the jump shot.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. He kicks it to Reddish. Here's Sharp. The offensive rebound. Nurkic trying to get open. Watford, that's good. Watford's got his first points of the game.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Little, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Curry comes in for Sharp. The Knicks also changing it up. Carson, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And Toppin subbed in for Julius Randle.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's quickly after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Curry looking around. Passes to Lillard. Outside Curry. Now here's Reddish. And the 3 off target. 1:10 left in the first half. Here's Grimes. Nurkic with the steal. Dishes it to Reddish. Little with the ball. Toppin's there. And there's Little. That's good on the assist from Reddish.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Carson. Kicks it to Toppin. And here is Quickly. 6 on the shot clock. New York, no good that time either.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Quickly against Lillard. From downtown. It's rebounded by New York. Toppin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing Quickly. Shoots from 12. And good that time. Quickly's got his second basket.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Here's Lillard. He's coming off a 22-point game against Chicago.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Portland out in front, running away with this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. After 2 quarters, it's Portland out in front. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing. Most of their shots have come in the flow of the offense. Rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on New York.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively. Letting their opponents set the tone. Can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Fans, your Trailblazers.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic is out there with Perkins, and it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
The Trailblazers shooting at 51%. Really solid. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
A guy who spaces the floor, but also willing to attack the rim. Lillard has confounded the defense all night.
Johnson kicks to quickly. The 10-footer. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Lillard outside. Perkins, the pass to Nurkic. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's quickly. Offensive rebound. Randle. And that one, good. Randle's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, you love to see Julius Randle attack the offensive glass, get to his second chance opportunities. That's really well done.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Perkins against Randle. Down low, here's Hartenstein, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
And that one's good. Thibault.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
New York calls timeout.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
A different look now for Portland. Watford's checked in, and it's Sharp in for Damian Lillard. Monk's checked in for New York. On defense, the Trailblazers. To the middle, here's Hartenstein. The rebound by Watford. Watford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Out to the right wing. Sharp, the pass to Simons. Hands it from downtown. Simons has got 15.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
There's the pass to Randle. Monk with the ball. Fires from deep. The rebound by Simons. Pass to Thibault. With the teardrop, it's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds in this game. Monk, no one around him. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle. He's got 11.
And Monk has proven that he is a terrific scorer from the perimeter. When he's in rhythm, he has no problem letting it fly.
Now here's Perkins. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. That's a 2 from Simons. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 5th rebound in this one. Johnson gets the bucket.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
clearly a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls, and New York making a change here. Okiki's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Randall. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. The shot by Monk is no good. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Sharp. Over to the wing. And here now is Thibault. Passes it to Simons. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Randall no good. The Trailblazers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And the Knicks miss again.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
For the Trailblazers, Nasir Little comes in for Perkins. And it's Seth Curry in for Matisse Thybulle. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Grimes is checked in.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Basket counts.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Fetish, he's checked in for Sharp. The Knicks also changing it up. Carson comes in for Randall. And it's Toppin in for Johnson. Now, here's Monk, guarded by Curry. The shot's good from Monk. Monk's got 13 points.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Now here's Curry, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Out to the wing. Now, here's Monk. Defense right on him. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now, Simons. 17 points in the game. Reddish the pass to Simons. Portland moving the ball around. Curry can't get it to go. For New York, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second-half shooting percentage right at 50%.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Here's Grimes, guarded by Curry. Here's Toppin. Count that bucket.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
Curry kicks to Simons. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. The pass to Okiki. Back to Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
I tell you, Monk can fill it up in a hurry. Well, once he gets on fire, the D knows they're going to be in for a long night.
Curry outside. Toppin pulls it in. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Manuel quickly. He's checked in for Okiki. 3-pointer, Simons. The Trailblazers rebound. Little kicks to Simons. Nurkic trying to get open. Great positioning on the putback.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points. Staying active even after the shot goes up.
Pass to Grimes. He gets it in there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Simons against Quickly. Curry passes to Nurkic. He kicks it to Reddish. And here's Little. Toppin covering. Shot clock at 5. And it's Simons missing. New York's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Monk for 3. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Curry finds Simons. Here's Nurkic. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court. But when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside. And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboard.
What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for the Trailblazers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And New York, looking at who they've got, will be topping out there with Carson. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Okeke in at the 3. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft, in particular, looked very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. The Knicks shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Out left to the wing. Here's Okeke, guarded by Walker. 16 feet away. And he overshot that one, missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Reddish. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Blazers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Now here's Reddish, following the miss by Obi Toppin. And Turner kicks to Curry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Carson gets the bucket.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Reddish. Uses the glass to finish the win.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Count that one.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Now, here's Reddish. Curry outside. Back to Reddish. Tries again. Outside for Curry. And it's off from three-point range.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Watford's checked in, and Lillard subbed in for Curry. And stolen by Fournier. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Well, you think about Evan Fournier making himself more and more of a factor on the defensive end of the floor as his career has progressed. Really good job anticipating that steal.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
That free throw, no good. And the Knicks making a change here. Sims is checked in.
Taking 2 shots.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
So for the Trailblazers, Matisse Thybulle checked in for Walker, and it's Sharp in for Reddish. Good on the second free throw. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Here's Carson. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. They're always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
And the Knicks with possession here. The Blazers getting the bucket. Now here's Fournier. Not a lot of room. Makes it off the glass.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
And stolen by Fournier. Floats one. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Sharp's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line.
Free throw good from Lillard.
And known for being a clutch performer, Dame has his sights set on titles. A true leader with a winning mindset.
Poked away. For New York, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's McBride, covered by Lillard. Clock at 6. Pass to Okeke. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Sharp's got his 6th rebound on the night. Lillard finds Thybulle. No good from outside.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Here's Okeke, defended by Thybulle. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Sinks that one from the post. And it's 13 points for Shaedon Sharp.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
that is not possible. What we just, is that possible? I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you. Said the Knicks shooting 41% for the game. Outside, Fournier fires the three, and the Knicks miss again.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
The shot off that time, and New York the other way now. Inside, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Shaedon Sharpe picks one up.
You know, there's an unpredictability about what Evan Fournier does that keeps defenders guessing. This guy is outstanding at using that to his advantage.
Walker's checked in for Portland. Reddish comes in for Lillard. And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
Turner passes to Watford. To the paint. Reddish kicks to Turner. But Trailblazers working the ball around now. Sharpe, that's good.
Stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Fournier's shot is off, and Portland with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run right now.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Trailblazers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jusuf Nurkic.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Walker. And it's Simons in for Reddish. Simons against Fournier. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's McBride. Right wing. Here's Carson. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Carson, no good. Here's Simons. Banked in off the glass.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
Yeah, you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. With Damian Lillard. Dame, you guys seem to be in a good groove right now. How do you keep the momentum going?
You take it one game at a time. You got to remember what makes you a successful basketball team. And that's us moving the ball, get up and down, and defend. And we've been able to do that.
It has all come together for you, Dame. Hope it keeps going. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.